Alrighty, welcome to our podcast, the M&P podcast, the Melon and Potato. I'm your host, Potato. That is Melon right over there across from me. If you cannot tell us apart, I'm the one that looks like a potato. He's the one that's all green like a pickle.
I'm a melon, thank you very much. That's racist. That's
Thank you.
melanist.
Thank you. I
What
try
what
my
do you mean
best.
thank you? It's confirmed. It's confirmed.
Anywho, welcome to our very first podcast episode. We're going to do our best to make y'all feel right at home. We're going to answer a bunch of questions
Sure.
this podcast. We're going to try and be creative. We're going to try and make it as fun as possible without boring y'all. Pretty much, that's what I'm trying to say. And I hope y'all enjoy. I know my cat is watching me right now, giving me the stink eye. So I hope y'all will not give us the stink eye, and instead I hope y'all like. Um, I am a YouTuber. He is a YouTuber. I'll leave his thingling in the comments.
My thingaling?
My channel, you should already be on it. You should already subscribe. You know, it's the best channel out there.
Like
Really
it's
is.
let's go.
You know, free plugin. Anywho, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the stuff. Alrighty. Mr.
Alright.
Melon,
Mr. Potato.
welcome. Welcome to my podcast.
Welcome to our podcast.
Yeah, sure. We'll see.
And hey! Hey.
Alright. So
He's
we're
already
gonna
trying to kick me off. He's
What?
already What kind of mutiny is this?
So I'm gonna ask some questions, and
Hey,
whenever you have questions, you are more than welcome to ask
yeah.
them. Try to keep it on topic, appropriate as well, and
Uh
we're going to work
I'll
from
try my
there.
best.
So,
I'll try my best.
Mr. Melon.
Mr.
So
Potato.
let's start off with a very basic question. A question
Yes, yes.
you've probably been asked before. How did you first start playing Minecraft?
Oh yes, great question. Great question. So growing up, I loved FGTV. They were my childhood YouTubers. Uh, YouTubers, multiple. I don't know. But so my first Minecraft exposure was from those videos,
Yeah.
and then like obviously my friends, would play on their iPads and whatnot. So I played on my phone a little, like on my iPad a little with my brother.
Yeah.
And but I didn't start like really getting into Minecraft that much. I mostly just played like creative and built a bunch of statues. When I really started getting into Minecraft was during COVID when when I was like obsessed with Preston Plays and all
Yeah.
of his content. And then I would get into his siblings, and I would get into Unspeakable
Yeah,
and his
siblings.
wife, and I was binging all of those videos, and I begged my dad, like, please, please, son, I need this. And yeah, I started playing during COVID, and then I took a break for a while, and I started getting back into Minecraft. I think a year, maybe two. Um, when my friends kept asking me like, "Hey, let's play Minecraft."
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I don't know. And eventually I broke. I was like, I'll give it a shot.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it the old college try.
All right.
And yeah, now I play Minecraft.
All right.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like Preston and all of them YouTubers were pretty much a big part of all of our childhood. I know it's
Agreed.
inspired. They helped me become a YouTuber myself. I especially
Agreed.
love Preston's like noob versus pro thing. I snuck
I
into
loved his
noob
trolling
space.
videos.
Yeah, all those great ones, and then Shark plays
Oh
Unspeakable.
yeah.
moose and whatnot, and
Their try not to laugh videos were goated.
amazing. Um, I started I started playing because it was already installed on our family computer, which is no longer with us, sadly. I tried fixing it. It did not work. It needed a new
May
screen.
it rest in peace.
Yeah.
Can we get an F in the chat?
$130 for a new screen? No.
We
I
need to
did
have a
not have that
funeral
money.
for it.
I did. I had one. Nobody else really liked it. Um,
Going to the backyard.
yeah.
Just
Um,
bury.
well, no, we went to my dad's work and just threw it in the dumpster.
Go to the morgue. Have an autopsy.
I said work.
I thought you
Okay.
said the morgue. I was like, what are you having an
I I
autopsy?
I needed the ashes, man. Um,
Does it help you sleep at night, Potato?
yeah. I have the urn on my dresser, man. It was a great friend. Um, pretty basic question, great starter question,
Alright.
I believe. Um, and
Yeah, yeah.
so our next question is we're gonna move on to the topic of war and PvP.
A war.
War, yeah.
You're very experienced
Yeah,
in war, aren't you?
yeah, very, very experienced. I've
I
been
mean,
a
you are
part
the
of
general, Potato. You
yeah,
are a general.
yeah, which
You're not
will
wearing your general skin though,
I am
so
not no
you haven't
because
worn it in a while.
I'm off duty right now.
You haven't worn it in a while. You've been in a war with Brandon recently, haven't you?
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I seen those videos.
So the first question, what was the best
Alrighty.
war moment you ever had?
Oh,
Funniest,
I've been
best, like whatever.
I haven't really been in many wars, but I
Mhm.
think the best one I was in would probably be me versus you.
Mhm.
The constant ongoing rivalry.
I said moment, not war.
Well, I was gonna get into that. Like the one I think of right off the bat is me versus you on the first season
Mhm.
when we just nuked the
Yeah.
entire server.
I think the best war moment for me was I'm gonna keep this somewhat relevant to nowadays and not go bit into the past, but I think my favorite one was when the creeper blew up that TNT.
And
Best
the
blooper.
lightning too.
Oh yeah, and the lightning too. I don't think that was in the bloopers video, but pretty
No, I was
much
upset about that.
um
You
so
gotta do
what
another
happened
bloopers,
was
man.
we yeah, I know, I need to do another one.
Blooper part two, bro.
What
Get me in
happened
there.
what happened was I was planting a bunch of trees to make it look somewhat more realistic and it was thundering too. And I did the slash fill thing with TNT and I was just planting trees and then all of a sudden lightning hits the TNT and I didn't notice and next thing I know I'm blown up and half the world is
We
blown
all
up as
just
well.
died.
Yeah, half the world is blown up
The amount of
as
times
well.
we blew up that world
Oh yeah,
alone in
yeah.
that season was we I feel like when me and you like play with each other long enough, something always ends up blowing up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. And that was probably one of my favorite war moments. My
Yeah,
favorite
for sure.
war
Right.
was definitely my first war. That is always my favorite because it was my favorite. It was the first war I've ever been a part of. Is actually when I became General Potato. Um,
Yeah, you told me.
yeah. For the podcast
Yeah.
listeners, I was part of this group at the time. We this was on my old channel, and we did this war. So we had this community server with I think there's over 200 of us playing and recording, and
Right.
and I had just joined. Right, I already knew all of them. Most of them were have been my friends since I was like 8 when I started playing. I did not start playing at 8. I think I was
You
6,
didn't know me then.
maybe 5, and I started playing, and they invited me to join them. And like 2 weeks after I joined, there was a war that happened, which lasted us I think 2 months. And how the server worked is it was kind of like realistic. So each town had their own thing, so they would trade. My town, which they actually put me in charge of, because yeah, let's put an 8-year-old, or not 8, I think it was 7-year-old in charge of a town with like some of the most valuable resources of the server. I was in charge of diamonds, potatoes,
You want to be in charge of
and
this?
other
No,
crops.
do it anyways.
Pretty much, yeah. And so I had to export stuff, I had to import stuff, I had to learn this stuff, and then the war happened,
An
and
8-year-old's like, I don't know what I'm doing.
and then the
What
war
am I doing?
started, and I pretty much became George Washington, getting all the farmers together to form our army, and somehow we actually won. I don't know how, but we somehow won. The bunch of hillbillies I had, it was a small town too. I think we had like 23 people per.
Potatoes in his rowboat rowing across the river.
We're gonna get him tonight, boys.
We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him.
Uh,
Potatoes like having what's that like famous speech?
you're gonna have to be a bit more
Oh, I
specific.
forget. Well, no, it's from like a movie or something.
You're gonna have to be a lot more specific then.
They might take our lives, but they won't take our
Oh,
freedom or something like that.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
you're just sitting there with a bunch of like villagers and like
and the that was like the best part of like my time playing, and on Discord, right? They so server owners, they can make server nicknames for the people, right? I was the
yeah.
General Potato because I was literally a potato farmer that became a general of the winning army. I don't know how that happened, and they just
Wannabe Technoblade.
and they
I'm
just
sorry.
they they just started calling me General and Potato, and that's like my favorite war moment. That's how I became General Potato, and it was like my favorite time to be around. I think you would have liked it too. You would have been in charge of melons, the exportation of melons and whatnot.
Bro, I'm not putting my bloodline into slavery, bro.
But it truly was
Abraham Lincoln
the
said we
best
weren't
part.
allowed to do that
Anymore. This was the past.
anymore.
Yeah, this was the
Yeah, but
past.
you were 8, bro. I'm pretty sure you were not around during slavery. I'm pretty sure. I don't know, man. Maybe you're Doctor Who or something. Your skin reminds me of Doctor Who.
Oh,
So
oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
you're welcome.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
yeah, yeah. Talk to who over here?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
but I think that was like my favorite part of the war was how I got my name, and
Do,
then
do,
like
do, do,
the
do,
best
do,
war
do,
moment was the bloopers.
do.
So, next up
Bloopers for
is
sure are one of
oh
my favorite. I'm
yeah,
just gonna say this real quick. The bloopers for sure are my favorite video you've ever done,
yeah.
and it's
It's one of
literally
my
just
favorites.
mostly me being an idiot.
Yeah, I actually made shorts about them now. Yeah, I
But
made
really, you're gonna have
shorts.
to send
Yeah,
me them.
I will. I've only made 4 of them, and those are like my favorite
Yeah.
ones too. So next question is, what has been the most stressful fight in your Minecraft career?
Uh, I think it was the. I don't know if I'm allowed to reference this, but before season one of uh, before season one of Pixel SMP, there was the original group when you first brought us all together. And we
Hmm.
had those other people who I will not
Oh,
name.
yeah, that.
Uh,
You can go
I
ahead on
think
it. I don't care.
I don't remember most of their names.
Neither do I.
I'm not sure why. I know why 2 of them were removed, but one of them just left, and I don't think really said anything. But anyways,
So two of them just like dipped. Um,
well, 2 of
the
them
other
got banned.
yeah, two of them I banned, and then the other two, the kid and the grown adult, they just left without saying
Yeah,
anything.
I was really upset about that because it was, like, the next day
No,
too.
yeah,
I was like,
I didn't really care
I thought
about
we were having
them.
fun.
I didn't really, they seemed chill. I liked the
Yeah, they seemed
kid. He
alright.
he seemed nice. He seemed like a good builder. But
Yeah.
other than that, yeah. Um,
Um,
me bringing you
I
into
think
that obsidian room.
oh, the obsidian room with the
Yeah,
lava,
yeah.
and you were, like, burning me and Brandon alive.
Yeah.
My I
Best
think the
part.
most stressful was you just out of nowhere declaring war. Like, I think every time I'm stressed is when you come up to us. Like,
Yeah.
I'll be doing my own thing, and then I'll just hear Potato go, he can fly," and I'll just go, "Bro, it's over. Like, it's done." That's like the dinner bell.
Oh yeah.
Like that's basically like, the Undertaker has his thing, like the gong rings and it's
Yeah.
over for you. Bro, all I hear is he can fly, and I'm like, bro, it's done.
He
I'm
can
gonna
fly,
die
he can
somehow.
fly, he can
And
fly.
that's why I've gotten into the habit of when I play with you, every time you show up, I'll go, "What do you want?" Like, it's gotten to the point where it's like, bro,
Yeah.
please leave me alone. I don't want to die anymore. But that's like when I'm stressful. Like, because I'm constantly dying.
I think
You constantly.
I think my most stressful fight was actually it was a couple days ago. I was on this other Minecraft server, and I just got full diamond, and I literally got cornered by 3 people. Right, but see, the thing is, there's this mod that doesn't allow you to do slash home if you're in a fight. They hadn't punched me yet, so I'm like, okay, I'm just standing here. They're talking to me, trying to get stuff out of me. They haven't punched me yet,
Right.
so I could like slash home and leave,
Hey,
and they
kid, give me
can't.
your lunch money.
They can't do anything. So they were just standing there, swords out, in crystal right in front of me, saying, "You make a single move, and we will blow you up." I did slash home, TP to my house, and they're like, "Huh?" Because
Bruh?
they were they didn't know that you could do slash home. So
I
um
find Crystal PvP like really strange.
oh
Like,
it's the
it's
worst.
not my go-to. It's not my go-to. It's just really strange. My co-host has disappeared for a second. Uh, and we'll be right back
Um
after the break. Do 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 do. Potato. Potato.
okay.
All right, we're locked in.
Because I need light.
No, you don't. Don't go into the light, Potato. You're not supposed to.
Anywho, sorry, my
I
grandmother.
was born in the dark.
No, no. Um, so we can continue on the category of war. Um,
Okay.
because why not? It's
Of
PvP
course,
slash
of
war.
course.
What's more important, skill or strategy?
I would say skill.
Okay.
I would say skill because as much as I'm more of a strategist, obviously, but I lack the skill to back it up. So
Mm-hmm.
you can have all these strategies, but if you don't have this skill to back it up, your plans crumble immediately. Like, I've had me and Brandon try to come up with these strategies to beat you, and it just crumbles immediately, and you just like fling us into the sky or teleport us into a box with all these mobs, and
Yeah.
uh yeah. But if you don't have the skill,
I think if I
your
ever like,
strategies fall apart.
I think if I ever played fair, then then
We'd
y'all might.
probably win.
Yeah, y'all. Well, 2v1, y'all probably win if I ever played fair. But
Well,
then
I'm not
again,
that bad, I feel
if
like. I
if
just
I
have
played
bad moments.
fair, then I would probably still have better gear than y'all, and I'll probably still have like some backup plans to like TNT minecarts and whatnot if I played fair. But
You
with
wouldn't go
these,
for it though.
with these,
That's not something you would go for.
what, playing fair or using
No,
minecarts?
the TNT minecart right in the middle of a fight. That's not something. Plus, the only time I've
No, I'm
ever
talking about
seen you
like setting
use
up
TNT
traps.
in a fight, the
I'm
only time I've ever seen you use TNT in a fight was on Paid Life.
yeah. I know. I use TNT minecarts all the time with Brandon when I'm fighting him.
Well, Brandon's Brandon, so
Yeah. Um. So next question. Oh wait, I didn't even
yes,
answer it. I feel they're both equally good skill. So I feel like if you are
obviously.
the person who's attacking them, then skill is really good. But if you're not attacking them and you're having other people attack, strategy would be good. Especially if it's like a server wide, several people, and they're coming to attack your land, then having some sort of strategy, backup plan, traps and whatnot, that would be great. But I feel like they're both equally important.
If you don't have the skills to make the trap,
I'm talking about PvP skills, not building skills.
yeah, obviously.
Next question.
Oh,
I'm gonna cut Melon off right here. Next question. Have you ever
damn it.
betrayed someone in an SMP?
I have not because when I play with someone, I'm kind of like that's my guy, kind of. Like that's
Yeah.
why when we did the the S the live SMP, that's the name of it. I think they changed their name, but the live SMP at the time when when we were there during the first season, I latched on to Clendy and Brandon because
Yeah.
it was like, okay, those are the people I know. Those are the people I'm sticking with. So it's like I don't see myself ever betraying someone unless it was for lore.
hmm I have betrayed a lot of people.
Obviously, I don't even think you have to answer that, bro. Don't you can move on. Next question.
All right, next question. We're gonna move
Yeah.
on to the building and creativity section of our questions. So,
Creativity.
yes,
Creativity.
you're saying during instead of during, and I don't even say anything about it. So,
It's during.
you said during.
Dor
Big.
Dora? Dora the Explorer.
So, what
I'm
is
sorry.
the biggest build you've ever made?
So back when I was an iPad kid playing
Mm,
Minecraft, me and my
yeah,
brother would
yeah,
go on YouTube and look up like how to build this in creative, and we would build like statues and whatnot like on the YouTube tutorials.
yeah, of
Um
course.
recently, I think my biggest build ever will be Emerald City. I don't know if I ever showed you the blueprints for that, but on the unnamed SMP Thursday, I'm gunning it and getting right to work because I've been designing this build for at least 2 years, or at
Yeah,
least a year, at least two, maybe a year, give or
yeah,
take. But I have literal blueprints. It's like the base of it is 64 by 64.
hmm
So that's a lot of, and it's solid emerald. So
yeah,
it'll probably be my biggest build I've ever done, and I will probably hate myself the entire time, thinking, "What the hell am I doing?" But we've all been there. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna
yeah.
go ahead real quick before you answer. I'm gonna go ahead and guess what yours is. I'm probably wrong,
Go ahead.
but I'm gonna go ahead and guess your biggest build was the prison you built on the Pixel SMP. that you built for yourself for that short-lived, you wanted to imprison yourself.
So that one I actually did not build. That one was a schematic that I got from
But
the
you built it
interweb.
at some point. Uh,
Yeah, I got it from the interweb.
you honestly made
That
us
one.
think that you built it.
Yeah.
You sat
Um.
there and lied to us. He lied to us, ladies and gentlemen. He lied to us.
But
General Potato's a liar.
the biggest build I ever made would be that starfighter from, I think it was season 2, the one with the new villages and whatnot. When I was building a floating village, the big spaceship
I
that I
don't
made,
remember that. No, I don't remember that.
right
Oh,
outside
oh,
your
right,
home.
right.
Yeah,
Oh,
there we go.
yeah.
Yeah. So thing for me is I spend a lot of time um decorating. So I don't go too
No
big
one went
because
inside of it.
I went inside of it. But see, the thing is,
He went inside of it.
I never like I don't like building huge things because that just gives me more things to decorate. So I build more houses and cities and whatnot instead of huge asteroid destroyers and whatnot because that will take like too much time. But that day I'm like, okay, I'm gonna build me this mega ship.
I'm gonna build a freaking spaceship, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, just woke up. I'm gonna build a spaceship. Mommy,
Uh,
when I grow up, I want to build a spaceship.
so the next question, I think this is my favorite question.
Okay.
What is your dream mega base idea?
Emerald City at the moment. Emerald City is probably gonna be my favorite project. Um, don't know if this counts, but I do want to at some point finish my UFO
Mhm.
that I built on season 1.
Yeah.
Or yeah, I believe it was season 1. Um, I never finished that, and then I tried to build it again on the unnamed SMP during season 0.
See, you
As
did
like
it
a house.
again, Dory.
Bro, I got an accent, all right, man. You cannot be. You of all people can't be criticizing someone for
You
how they
started
talk.
this. You started this. So
You started this
um
when you were born.
so all right.
But yeah,
Here's an opinion question to you.
okay.
What is the ugliest block in Minecraft?
I don't know.
For me, it's diorite.
I'm not sure.
I absolutely hate diorite. Look in your crafting
I
menu
got.
or your like creative menu.
What can I craft?
No, like your
I'm not sure. Birch probably.
birch.
I feel like most birch, unless in certain circumstances, and but words are hard.
So
In certain
I would pick
circumstances,
diorite.
I feel like copper, some copper. I feel like the wax exposed cut.
So come here, Melon.
Okay,
Out of these two, which one do you think is uglier?
that one.
Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna get like, guy save me. He's gonna kill me.
See,
He's
thing
gonna
is,
he's gonna kill me.
birch. So birch
Ow.
is the worst wood block. It's not the ugliest. It's actually the most. I feel like there are some good builds you can do with birch if you don't overdo it. Because you can build this gorgeous castle
Yeah, like I
with like
said, it,
a
it it
few
depends
birch
on the
blocks.
circumstances. So can diorite. In some circumstances, it can be done.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes.
Um.
However, however, I gotta go get dinner. So I'm gonna leave potato with our sponsors because that's usually what podcasts do.
All right.
So
Yeah. I'll do
uh
the sponsors real quick.
yeah, you'll read out our sponsors.
All right, go ahead. All right. Our sponsors today is Colgate. Uh, they are sponsoring us. Not really. Colgate. I would love it if y'all sponsored us. Uh, some of the other ones. We got Crackdonald's sponsoring us. Shout out to Crackdonald's. They've been sponsoring us for a good bit now. And that's all our sponsors right now. Thank you. I did.
You did. You did.
I did.
What was our sponsors?
There are Crackdonald's.
You gotta say their logo, man.
I-
You gotta tell the viewers about 'em.
Crackdonald's. Oh, Crackdonald's. Presented by Legends of Ventress, Dimwoods of Dimwoods. I present to you Crackdonald's, our sponsor. If you are ever out in the woods in D&D and you want a good stop, someplace to eat, I highly recommend Crackdonald's with their 99 cents hash browns. Amazing hash browns, perfect golden edition, or as we call it, the beaver tail. It is absolutely amazing. Thank you for Crackdonald's for sponsoring us, and we are going to jump back right into the podcast.
This is not real, by the way. Don't look that up.
Actually, Crackdonald's is real. Yeah.
Oh, it's real. All
Alright.
right. Never mind then. Go ahead. They don't sponsor us, but go ahead.
It is an official. So Crackdonald is a made up Dungeons and Dragons restaurant franchise made by Legend of Atlantis. Which, if you don't know who they are a YouTube channel that does D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. You've probably seen their animated shorts somewhere. We either have something called Carlfish or Crawfish, things like that. And it's really great. Highly recommend it. Not sponsored, sadly. I wish.
I mean, we're open to it,
Yeah.
you know?
We are open to anything.
I mean, we're
But
open to anything, man.
Let's get back into the podcast. All right.
Yep.
Next question. What is
Got
the
my food.
most underrated block?
Underrated block.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've mentioned this before, but I don't remember my answer.
So
I feel like
for me,
I've said it before.
the most
I would have to say emerald. I would have to say emerald just for like the meme. I also
So
think redstone block.
I
Very
choose
underrated.
this, and I have very good reason. So you can make amazing floors with this,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and they make amazing like post box and whatnot. For anybody who's wondering, these are called beehives. Very easy to make.
Yeah, we'll be right back after the break. Do 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 do.
Another underrated block would probably be the frog lights,
Oh,
because
for sure.
I think they look great, but they just aren't used enough.
Yeah, they're definitely underrated.
Yeah.
I think sea lanterns. I know a
Sea
lot of
lantern?
people use them, but I
Dog.
don't think they get like
Dog.
any.
Look at this. Come here.
I'm gonna say TNT is a very underrated block.
No, it is not.
TNT is an underrated
He
block.
has ascended to the light.
It has ascended?
Yeah, your name, it's
No.
Melon.
Honey, I'm home.
Oh, man. Time to start
Hmm.
drinking again.
Alright. Again? Potato, you're
So,
underage. Come on. I gotta eat my pickle. I got a
so
pickle too.
I had better pickles. So we're gonna move on
You don't
to
know that?
the S&P category.
Okay. Is it in
So
S&Ps in general, or is it pixel
any
S&P?
S&P, any S&P.
Okay.
So the first question for the
Yummy.
S&P category / content creator topics. Why
Okay.
start an S&P instead of playing solo?
I truly believe, in my opinion, it's funner with friends. And
Alright.
when you're creating
Not a real word, but
content,
carry on.
what?
Funner.
What wasn't a real word?
Funner.
Fun. It's. I thought I said better.
You said funner.
Funner.
Funner is
It's
funner.
more fun. More fun, right?
That's not grammatically
All
correct.
right, guys. I don't embarrass me on the podcast, man. Um,
No, you have yourself to do that.
you're damn right.
All right, continue. Continue.
Got you covered. No, but continue. Um, I think it's better when you have people to run off of when you're
Mhm.
making content,
Yeah, yeah.
especially when you're someone like me who loves to make jokes and make people laugh. Like that's like literally what I'm here on planet Earth to do, in my opinion, is to make jokes and make people laugh. So
Mhm.
when I'm running jokes off of like Brandon, that's why I work well with Brandon, because we run each other like up the walls with jokes and whatnot, and he laughs at a lot of my jokes. That's why that's why I feel very dull when I'm talking to you, because you'll just go
Oh,
or
jeez.
okay, you'll just go okay. Like I'll
Yeah,
make a joke and you'll just go okay,
yeah.
like okay. And I'm just like, bro, it
Now,
hurts. It hurts. It
behind
hurts.
the camera,
So,
behind the camera, I'm actually smiling. I smile a lot when I'm talking to you compared to when I'm just like recording and
oh,
whatnot.
oh,
But I am actually smiling. But to keep my persona in check, I'm just saying, okay,
his
yeah, yeah,
persona, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah,
He's got to keep his potato
yeah.
persona.
I have to keep it alive.
And what is it? May I ask? What is what is the general potato persona?
You cannot ask at this point in time.
I can hear you trying not to laugh.
Okay,
I broke General Potato. Let's go. Let's
okay,
go.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Uh,
Oh, free XP.
Bro, every time we play together, I always end up dying. I always end up dying. I thought the
All right,
podcast was gonna be the one thing I wouldn't die in. Oh, the roof
okay,
broke. Damn.
all right.
Hey, we
Um,
did say this was either gonna go
that's it.
horribly wrong
That's
or
it.
very good.
That's it.
Um,
All right.
but anyways,
Next question. What makes
okay.
a good SMP? That is an excellent question, right there.
You
What
want to
make
answer this, or do you want me to?
I will gladly answer this. The
Okay,
people. The people make the
for
people.
sure, for sure.
The type of server definitely. If it's vanilla, modded, or hardcore, it really depends on what you like. If you want a building SMP, if you want a PvP SMP, if you want to completely mod it in space, want to touch the sun type SMP, it really depends. But I think the people, because you can have
Yeah,
this NPC with a NPC SMP with a bunch of creeps, and it's a good
a bunch of
SMP too.
NPCs apparently.
Right, you could be a part of this SMP with a bunch of creeps. The owner's really nice
Yeah,
and the server's nice, but you just don't like it. But then you could have this SMP with all these cool people, but nothing's going on. So it
yeah.
really depends on what you like. If you want PvP, if you want chill, I think the people overall, the community, use some big words over here. The community of
Hmm.
people not being defenestrated, then yeah.
I think that's why live SMP wasn't so good for season two.
hmm
Because
Yeah.
I feel like the community just kind of crumbled in on itself.
So
In my
season
opinion,
2 lasted like a day.
was I on that day? Was it the day
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, that was the one you were
Okay,
part of.
that was
It
like my 7 hour live stream.
yeah. It lasted like a day, and then like new server, y'all. We're doing lifesteal. By the way, I came up with the name for that server. By the way, for the
No,
life
you stole it.
no for the lifesteal SMP, I came up with it.
No, you didn't.
Live still,
A live steal.
yeah, live.
I just keep hearing because of the way you talk. I just keep hearing life.
But yeah, I'm calling it lifesteal because it's a lifesteal mod.
Yeah, I read it as life steal, and I was like, huh.
But
But I
but I
think
called it live still, and they used it. So that's like I'm
I'm
proud
gonna
of
go
that.
on a limb and say you have slowly started to remove yourself from that group too. because I noticed you started to do live streams on there, and you did like one live stream and then nothing, and then you did another
So,
live stream and then nothing. So
so what's happening is, they are actually about to restart.
again, for like the
Yeah,
millionth time.
yeah. And so like, I'm just waiting until they restart it. I'm on there every now and then. I'm just not doing content. I'm on there building a house. Actually, a pretty good looking house.
Yeah, so me, Brandon, and Clendy basically just removed ourselves because, like, in the beginning, it was really fun being with Brandon and
Yeah,
Clendy and working with them. It was very fun for me. And then, like, towards the end, it was like, especially when TJ got there.
yeah.
TJ
Oh,
was
he got banned. He got banned.
understandable. Uh,
Yeah.
but I also just did not like most of the people on there.
Hmm.
Like, I loved obviously, I love Brandon. Like, shout out to Brandon. He's like literally one of my favorite people to play with,
So for
like of
me,
all time.
there are only two people on that server right now that I actually like to play with, and that is Sturge and the server owner. So Sturge and me,
Goldie.
we just get along because we both love to build. We both want to build a city, and the server owner, well, we're just chill. We never fought. We just talk. So those two are really the only two people that I really, like on the server. And then there's like the people that I can tolerate, the people that I'm fine with, like Twiz. I'm fine with Twiz. He is a PvP person, but me and him we have like an understanding, like
Yeah.
because I'm one of the OGs, believe it or not. I've been there since the very start and whatnot. Um, so the next question, is lore important?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I
Next
feel like
question.
all
Would you would you rather win a
right.
war or tell a better story?
Tell a better story
Okay.
for sure.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want me to explain it, or do you
No.
want to
No.
me off again and move on?
Next question.
Alrighty.
So we're going to move on to the fun potato versus melon questions that I have prepared.
Oh no, is this like what kind of questions are there? Is it about like our
You'll
history and
find
our
out. You're
rivalry?
you'll find out. You'll find out. So
All right.
so
Oh
two of
boy.
these two of these I already know the answer
Oh
to.
boy.
Um. So two of these I already know the answer to. Who's better at
Okay.
PvP? Me or you?
I don't actually know because I have killed you a few times.
Yeah, you have killed me.
Obviously, you would say you. Like,
Hmm.
but in general, every time we fight, you always have way better gear, and I'm very undergeared,
Yeah.
and I'm not really trying to fight for the most part when you try to show up and fight. But like when we're on Hypixel and we do those 1v1s, I do win a few times,
Yeah. Yeah.
and like I am slightly good at Bed Wars, so I'm not really sure. I think we were somewhat close. I
I
have
think
started to slack off on
so.
PvP though, so
I think for like sword PvP, I think I'm better. But for bow PvP, you are definitely better
I am
at
pretty
that.
good. That's because of my FPS background. So,
So this next question, I already know the answer for this one, and I love it.
okay.
Who's
Oh
more
boy.
likely to start a war?
Depends on the reason
Just in
because
general.
as you know, if something happens to something I love,
Yeah,
I will go in guns blazing, not
yeah.
caring for the consequences. So,
But who is more likely to just
eh,
like just for random stuff?
again, well, I would go with you, obviously,
Yeah,
because you
because
seem
I
to.
I
You always say in every season that we've done, "Oh, I'm not gonna do a war this time." 5 minutes
mhm.
later, "Oh, we're going to war." Like, meh,
I did my best this season. The choice to go to
eh,
war was actually because of Brandon. Brandon decided to go to war.
okay. I actually
this
have a
time.
story about that. I actually have a
Yeah.
story about that. So in every season I've played with Brandon. Hold on, let me finish eating.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. There's
Shut
supposed to be
up.
no outside food or drinks in here, but it's okay.
You
I'll
had
allow
a
it for the
pickle when
first
we
time.
started, alright? You got a pickle. Um, so when I started playing with Brandon, and every time I play with Brandon, every time you leave, or every time you like piss us off, or even in general,
Yeah, I know.
Brandon will come up to me and
Like
go,
every day.
"I think we should start a war. I want to go
Yeah.
to war with Potato." And it's every single time, and I'm sitting there like, "No, let's not. Let's not go to war."
Yeah.
So I find it funny the season that I started to drop off on. Like I wasn't there that much, and I hope I start getting there a lot more.
Hmm.
But for the time that I wasn't there, it's funny that Brandon now goes to war. Like I'm there to stop him every single time, except for when I'm not there, he goes to war.
Yeah.
I can't tell if you're laughing or
I'm just agreeing.
you're
Yeah.
disagreeing or
I'm agreeing. Yeah. I'm saying yeah.
you're agreeing. Yep, you
Agreeing.
gotta emphasize that. Agreeing. Yep.
So for me, so out of the two of us, who's more likely to start war? I think that would be me because I
Yeah.
do just say, "Hey, let's go to war" with Brandon like all the time.
You really do.
I'll just go up to him one day and say, "Hey, we're at war," and he'll go like, "What?
You'll
Why?"
you'll just come up to us and like give us a book and it'll be like, "Oh yeah, I've declared war." I'm
Yeah.
like, "Man, why? Why?
So this
What
next
would I
question,
do?"
before we take a 10-minute break, this is gonna be
Okay.
our last question before we take a break.
Okay.
Who is the better builder?
Um, Probably you.
I agree. I agree.
I feel like these questions were just feeding your ego. No. These questions are rigged. They were rigged, man. I'm
Hold on,
calling
hold
it.
on, hold on. Most of these questions, I mean, most of these questions have like nothing to do with me. It was just those two questions.
No, all three of them. You asked me three questions.
Oh yeah, who's better at PvP? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, didn't. But I kind of, I made it seem like you were good too. With the bows.
No, you
All
you
right,
didn't.
we're gonna take a break here. Um,
Oh, now he
we're
takes a
gonna take a
break.
break here.
Now he takes.
Alrighty, welcome back from our short break. Um,
Yeah.
I have some questions. It's gonna be IRL questions. I want to look back at my other notes to see if there's anything else I want to. Oh, there is actually
Got
one
no
question I do.
questions.
There's one question I do want to ask you.
Okay.
If you
So
had, there's actually two. If you had to
what's
ban
up?
one Minecraft mob forever, what would it be and why?
Ban one Minecraft mob.
Yeah,
I would have to say the warden.
I knew you didn't say that. Yeah, I would choose
Yeah,
Piglin
because
Brute.
well, let's be honest. The warden is like the most overpowered mob in the game and gives you
Yeah,
absolutely nothing.
but without it, there's no reason for the deep dark.
I mean, new biome, I guess.
No,
What about the creaking? What about the creaking? I've never.
that's
Isn't there
useless.
a
So,
mob in the creaking?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I've
called the
never
creaking.
seen it with my own eyes.
They call it the creaking. They live in the
I've never
Pale
actually
Garden.
seen it.
Um, really?
Oh, I thought the biome was called the creaking.
Oh, give
Yeah,
me a
I've never
moment.
actually seen it. Like, I know there's videos of it, but like, never
God
actually
dang.
seen it. Oh, well, guys, we have a guest on. Uh, say hi to the creaking.
Yep.
Let me just, good.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, hey.
Uh,
I would choose the Piglin
uh,
Brute. I definitely the Piglin Brute. I absolutely hate this.
yeah. How would the piglin brute think about that? What would the piglin brute say?
Oh my god, dude, it's not the hard.
All right.
Okay,
Dude.
All right, next question before we move on to IRL questions. If your co-host, me, was a Minecraft mob,
Okay.
what would they be?
Okay. Um. um. Well,
How
I
do
would
you?
have to say phantoms. I would have to say phantoms because you come in at the worst times. You're always flying, and you're very annoying.
I think you would
You're very
be.
annoying.
I think you would be the copper golem.
What a copper golem.
Well, you start something, but then you start to get rusted over time,
Okay,
and
man.
then just stop.
That was a cheap shot. That was a cheap shot. Oh, that was a cheap shot.
Am
All
I
right,
wrong?
man. I feel targeted. I feel targeted.
Am I wrong though?
Shut the hell up.
All right,
Shut your mouth.
all
Keep
right,
my name out your mouth.
all right. Now we're gonna move on to the IRL questions. This is so
Alright,
y'all
alright,
get
alright.
to know us a bit better, and hopefully we can, you know, get to know each other a bit better. So, my first question, where did you grow up?
I don't know if I want to say that out loud. New Jersey. I'll say Jersey.
Jer-
I'm from New Jersey. I think it's public content. I think it's like public knowledge by now. But like
So,
I'm from New Jersey.
I
I
grew
did
up
grow up. I did live in Virginia for a while.
Virginia. Okay,
But
okay, that's not that far. I
yeah,
grew up in Savannah, Georgia. 187
he's a Georgia boy.
McDonald.
He's a Georgia boy.
Yeah, 187 Magnolia.
All right.
I'm kidding. I'm
This
kidding. I'm
this
kidding.
man's asking for it.
I'm
He
kidding.
he he wants a war in
Um,
Minecraft and wants a war in real life. Let's go.
I'm
Let's
kidding. All
go.
right. I did actually grow up in Savannah, Georgia. I was born not in Savannah.
Born and raised.
I was born and raised in Georgia, South Georgia to
Yeah,
be
the
more
accent
specific.
there when you say born.
Born and
He was
raised.
born and raised.
I was born and raised in Georgia, South Georgia to be specific.
Mm,
I'm not no northerner. So,
northerner.
um,
Ha!
so next question: what were you like in school? This is a question I've been wanting to know. What were you like in school?
I don't want to talk about it, man. My time in school was filled. No, genuinely, my time in school was filled with a lot of depression.
Mm,
Oh,
all right, all
and
right,
a lot of bad
all right.
times. So,
Let's move on. Um,
yeah.
were you always into gaming? That's an excellent question.
Uh, yeah.
Okay.
As long as I can remember, I've been gaming's just been my forte. Obviously, I like watching TV, and I love bowling.
Okay.
But like gaming's always been like the one thing I can fall back on
Yeah.
whenever I feel like it, you know?
All right.
What about
Um,
you? What about you? I'm genuinely curious about that.
I was not always into gaming. I actually
Mm.
used to hate video games, believe
Oh,
it or
that
not.
that hurt. That hurt my soul. Get him off. Get
So
him off. Mutiny.
there
Mutiny. Get him out of here.
there was
Get him out
actually a
of here.
reason for that.
Oh,
So
get him out.
the
It's
reason
over.
I hated video games, and this was a long time ago before I started playing Minecraft, was
Would hope so.
because my dad he would always be playing Call of Duty, and while me and my sisters would clean the house. This was also why I didn't like music, is because my family would always put on music when we would clean the house. So it always like reminded me of like cleaning, and I was always do stuff for other people while they were
Video
playing
game
games.
reminds me of cleaning. Video games remind me of cleaning.
Hush,
Music reminds me of cleaning.
hush.
It's all
Now,
cleaning.
now eventually I did start to like
He's got
music.
PTSD.
Eventually I started to like music. The music they played I did not like. I absolutely hate love songs. Ugh.
Kind of music.
Uh, they always do some country love song, and I hate country love
Oh
songs.
no. Oh no. Oh no.
I
Oh
like
god, no.
country. I love love songs. I do not like
Oh
country love
no.
songs because they're all the same.
Oh no.
They
No,
they
either way, no.
they're all the
Either way,
same.
no. Well,
Um,
I expect you to like country. You're from Georgia. You know, that's
Yeah,
that's
I
common
do
sense.
I do like country. There's some really good country songs out there. Um,
Uh,
so
Pretty rare.
next question.
Tisbets
I feel
flat me.
like this is the most intimate question for me.
Intimate.
Well, what was your first video game ever?
What was my first video game?
Mhm.
Think
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I know my mom always says my little brother's first game was Angry Birds.
Yeah,
What was
yeah,
what
of
was my
course. Of
first
course.
game? I know I was into the Wii a lot
Yeah, that's one.
because the Wii was really big when I was little.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I think my first like I don't know my first video game in general, but I know like the first game I locked in on was Roblox
Mm. Yeah.
because that was just starting to like gain a lot of traction.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. Oh,
obviously Roblox has been out for a while, but like it was I believe third grade
yeah. With
for me,
everything
and
that's happening to Roblox right now, I don't want
oh
to get on
yeah,
there
yeah, I don't want nothing to do with it. I have it on
because
my phone still, but like
whenever it's like a company makes me do like some sort of face like age
oh
estimate,
yeah.
they always put me in like the mid 30s, and I'm like, oh,
I also feel like the games like now with all the
oh yeah, no,
the
that
brain
stuff
rot stuff, it's
sucks.
just like the games don't feel fun anymore.
No, no, I prefer all the classics like
Oh
Bloxburg,
yeah, for sure, for sure.
Survive, Disaster, Manhunt,
Oh yeah,
things like
natural
that, hide and
disaster was
seek.
goaded.
Yeah.
They updated it. They updated it.
Do you remember this one
Uh,
YouTuber? I think it was Gaming with Kev, and he
oh
was
that. Oh no.
Gaming with
Oh
Kev.
no. You just like awoke something in my past,
That
bro. Gaming with Kev was the first Roblox YouTuber, arguably the first YouTuber I ever actually watched
dude,
in
it
general. Like
yeah,
it was a video of him playing Prison Break.
I think
And it was like a
so.
guy in a shed or whatever.
For him, he was like my most. He was probably my most watched back in the day. He actually just
Back
uploaded
in
a
my
video.
day.
He just uploaded a video 5 hours ago. Um.
I know what Potato's doing when he
Oh
gets
yeah,
off.
definitely. I want to see what he's
Uh,
up to. But I still remember like his like intro and whatnot. It was great. His original
I
profile
love
picture as well.
Yeah, I love those old school profile pictures, those old school intros. Like, bro, those are bangers. I remember being little and like trying to make my own like logos and whatnot.
Yeah.
Man,
I used to absolutely love it. Um, but for me, my first video game was actually the original Galaga. No, it's not. Uh, I, mm. It was on the NES. I think it was either the original Zelda or the original Mario. That was that
Mario's
was
goated, bro.
probably that was probably my first video game. And
Nothing
then
touches Mario, bro. Mario's untouchable. I feel like every game they release is just good.
like after the original Mario, I got into the new Super Mario Bros. On the 2DS because I just got in that. My most played game though was Mario Golf World Tour on the 3DS, and that was like my favorite game in the whole world. It's still one of my favorites. It's a great game, y'all. If y'all ever get a 2DS or 3DS, I highly recommend that. It's like a great game.
They stopped making DSs.
Yeah,
Did
but
you
you
hear
can
about
still
that?
buy
They
them,
stopped. Yeah, they
dude.
stopped.
That's old news.
I didn't know until like a few days ago when I saw it on TikTok. I was like, what?
Dog, they stopped making that. I think in 2016.
No! No!
Hold on,
I'm a man out of time, bro.
hold
I
on.
don't know where I'm
When
at. What
did
year is it, man?
they
Is The Rock president yet? Like,
stop making? Oh my god, my dyslexia misread that so badly. Making DS.
I'm too sexy for
So,
my.
oh
Oh
wait,
god.
so the original Nintendo DS was discontinued in 2013.
Really?
Yeah,
No, I'm not talking about the original, but what was the last one they made?
the
When
the
was the
DS,
last one they made?
the DS.
When did that get discontinued?
Oh, in North America, it was 2014 when the DS got discontinued because of
Nah.
because of the success of the 2DS and the 3DS.
Okay. And then when they stopped making the 3DS,
I think it was.
because
I think it was the same time when they discontinued the Wii. And no,
bro, when they discontinued the Wii at
I think it was
first,
the
I
Wii
like
U.
boycott. Bro, when they first
Yeah.
discontinued the Wii, I boycotted like
So
the Switch.
they
'Cause I was like,
discontinued
I don't want.
the 3DS in 2020, 6 years ago. Right,
No,
right
bro,
after,
2020, not a great year.
right after discontinuing the Wii U services, online services, which I
Oh no,
absolutely
wait, the
hated.
online services are done?
Dude,
I didn't
they've
know
been
that.
done.
I didn't, I didn't know that.
Oh my god.
I thought they just stopped making them.
Everything was discontinued. The making games, making them, selling them, repairing them, online services
I think that's stupid.
for
I think they
everything.
should still sell them.
Uh, Actually, I'm pretty sure they still sell them as refurbished, but they're typically always sold out.
Well, yeah, because
And
now it's
now,
considered like vintage.
yeah, which I absolutely hate. It's not vintage. It's just a big part of our
It's not.
childhood.
I'm not old, man. I'm not old. I swear.
Um, but my very first video game was definitely the original Mario on the original Nintendo Entertainment System, which I still have, and it's one of my favorites. I'm an old soul. I love I have a camera from 1940, no, 1939, when World War II was around. Um,
Well, of
so
course you
next,
would have something from the war, bro.
uh, I love collecting cameras, especially older ones.
That's a weird. Like, no offense, but
It's
that's like a very weird thing. Like,
well, I
I
like
like collecting cameras. Like, bro.
they used to look so nice and pristine and so like textured.
Bro, now we
Nowadays,
got, bro, it's on our
it's
phone now.
GoPro. Yeah, exactly. It's all
Bro,
like we gotta
Gramps,
make the
get out of here.
we
Gramps,
gotta
get
make
up
the
with the times.
cameras as small as possible, man. Smaller cameras are better, and blah blah blah.
Bro, they are better. They're easier to move.
Yeah. Hush. All right. Next
Bro, you
question.
can't argue with the facts.
Next question. What
You will not silence me.
what's a hobby you have outside of Minecraft? Not playing other
I used
games.
to have I used to have bowling. Bowling
I
was
love
my thing
bowling.
for a while.
I
I don't
absolutely love
really
bowling.
have I don't really have a hobby anymore.
Oh.
I kind of like recently I've just cut myself off.
Oh.
I've just been inside. I do read. I do read comics.
Mm,
I love
yeah.
comics and I love like
I,
superheroes. I love
I love
DC and I
comics. Yeah.
love Marvel.
Yeah. I love comics too.
We should discuss
Um.
that at some point. We should do
Yeah.
a
We'll
we
do
should
that at some point.
yeah, at some point, at some point.
But my one of my hobbies is I play instruments. A lot of instruments.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I think actually. So I used to say I played 16 instruments. It's actually gone up since then. I'm not gonna tell you out the number, but it's more than 16 now.
You know that old like pepperoni commercial where the guy's got like the drums on his back? Like
What?
I can't remember. It's like the one man band thing. That's
No.
that's what I just think of when you're like, bro,
The-
he's
like,
got like all the instruments in the world. He's just mastered them. They come out with a new instrument. There's potato in line.
just like,
Like,
take my
when do I
money.
start? Put the money in the bag.
Uh, so, um, we have some pretty different hobbies. I play instruments. He reads comics. That's pretty different.
Wait, what about?
Nothing. Don't worry
Wait, what
about it.
comics?
So
What comics?
the
Eh?
next
What?
question is,
You will
so
not silence me.
our next category is gonna be gaming. It's still, personal, but it's gaming more. When did you realize you loved gaming?
Actually, it wasn't until recently. It wasn't until I actually became no, no, it was Fortnite.
Oh
Fortnite
God.
was when I actually okay, believe it or not, before Minecraft, I was the Fortnite guy. Like
I
Fortnite was like my love
I hate
for like a
Fortnite.
good portion of my life. And
So
that's when I was really like I was grinding it nonstop. Like when I wasn't playing, I was watching YouTube videos. Like I genuinely wanted to be like good at Fortnite, and I was hoping to one day do it competitively. And I would study Fortnite YouTubers, and I remember watching like the World Cup, like the one that Bugo won, like all the time, like just studying like what keybinds he used, like, and then it went on from there. Like kind of sweet. I think we lost Potato.
sweat.
Sweat. Oh, well,
Yeah.
I wasn't actually that good. Like I was decent.
We're over
I
here
was
in this
decent,
main
but I
character
wasn't.
arc. I studied all their moves. I
Bro,
know their
actually,
next.
that was literally me. Like kids were making fun of me for playing Fortnite,
So
but
here's the
like
thing.
I love Fortnite.
I like Fortnite as a game. I do not like the people playing it right now. As in
Absolutely.
all those
I
kids.
I quit Fortnite because, and I've said this multiple times. Fortnite was my love, but they updated it to the point where the game I fell in love with was
Hmm.
no longer there.
Yeah.
And now I just play it like once in a blue moon. I'll just hop on and just play by myself and lose, which is sad to see me go from like dominating lobbies to
Yeah.
now I'm just like I can barely get one win. Cause like everyone's like sweat now, and I feel like that's slowly becoming Minecraft too.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you can't train. It's hard to train because it's like everyone's like sweating their asses off, and it's hard to like get good at Minecraft because there's all these things of like strafe this and you gotta do this and that, like with your keyboard and whatnot. Like, bro, just show me how to do it and I'll figure it out. No one actually shows me how to do these. I need a trainer.
For
I need a
me,
trainer.
when I found out I loved video games was probably around the same time got my first computer or laptop. Um, because at that point I could like install anything I wanted, any game I wanted, and I'm like, all right, I'll install Roblox, I guess, since that's pretty famous. And I started playing it, and I absolutely loved it. Now, before then, I did actually play games. I played Roblox on the family computer, and
I play the games.
I
I played these
loved
games before.
I loved Snake IO. That was like my favorite game to play at the
Oh
time.
God. Oh God. That bring that like
And then
I feel old now. I feel old, bro.
and
I
then
was
what
there during like its peak.
Doring. And then
During. You cannot be correcting me. You cannot be correcting
oh
me.
please, all the times you've made fun of how I talk, I can do this once.
Yeah, and I
Um
can still make fun of the way you talk.
and
'Cause yeah, I can talk
one of the other
correctly.
games one of the other games I loved was Cooking Fever. And I still play it to this day. It's Cooking Fever.
Eh.
I love that one. Um so next question we have
Yeah,
so
finish.
we are going to answer this last question. We're going to end it and we're going to do the very nice outro. Um so this is a question that
I
everybody
do
wants to
wait, I
know.
do have one question. I do have
Yes.
one question.
Yes.
Am I allowed to ask my question or
Go ahead.
do
Go
I
ahead.
gotta save that? Alright, here's a Minecraft question. Here's a Minecraft question. What is a
Mhm.
storyline that you wanted to do? Because I know you've dabbled in lore, but you constantly like start lore and then back out. what is a story that you've wanted to do and just couldn't do or haven't done?
Hmm. So the main one that I really want to do involves more people than we have access to right now. Um,
Okay.
so I've always wanted to do a lore where pretty much it's all of y'all versus me because I would find that really interesting to see how it would work out if we
If we
had
bring back the server, the abusive server admin,
yeah.
like it's like fighting God. Get 100 players versus God. That would
And
actually go crazy. That would be a good.
I would definitely do that. Hey, if anybody's watching this, and I'm not sure if there's comments on podcast, but if anybody's watching this and there's comments, comment down below if y'all would like to participate in 100 players versus me.
Bro, let's go. Let's get Sammy on.
Yeah, we'll get the guy who ate his parrot on.
No, not my parent. He put that in his bio, by
Yeah,
the
yeah,
way.
he
I
put that
was
into his
so
bio.
mad. I was so mad,
Yeah.
and I had a parrot on one of my streams again, and I was like, Sammy, no,
Oh yeah, he told me.
Sammy.
Yeah,
I
he
was like,
told me.
Sammy, please. Not my. Now I have to have a parrot in every world. That's gonna be an ongoing joke. I told Sammy if I die, I'm gonna write them like a very sad, depressing note, and then at the end, it's like, you can't eat my parrot now. Like just to make him laugh. Sammy, I know you're gonna watch this. Sammy was one of the people begging for this, the podcast.
Right.
Him, and-
So
him and my brother.
the
So
last question that I have that I've always wanted to know: if
okay.
you weren't Melon, what would your name be?
Oof. Well, I had a channel beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
I had to abandon that
Right. Yeah.
because of issues evolving around that and
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
harassment,
Yeah. Yep.
and
Yep. I know. I know.
I
I know.
felt like I hit a wall with that channel. So I became Melon Labs, but I have a bunch of other names that I would do. Like I was thinking like Dummy X, like X2 or whatever.
Yeah.
Uh, there's Schnall or Schnall Incorporated or Project Schnall, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Pikachu, something like that. Recon was another name that I liked at the time. Um, I also there if I wasn't Melon in general, those would probably be one of the ones I would do. But I did have a bunch. I had when I was coming up with Melon Labs, I had a list of melon themed names that I wanted, and there was things like Astro Melon, Cyber Melon, Techno Melon.
Mm-hmm.
There was a bunch of Mr. Melon, Sir Melon.
Mm-hmm.
There's all these different names, and I was really struggling to find a melon themed name that. Because the thing was, is I wanted a melon themed name because I was like, I can market this. Like I can make melon craft or I can make melon this, melon that. And I had already made my skin. I was like, I'm convinced I need a melon name. But
Yeah.
yeah, I would probably do something like that. Um, I'm
So
not really sure.
for me, y'all know how I got my name is because of the
You
war.
you would probably be Pixel Pirate.
Yeah. My name would
You would probably.
it would still be Pixel Pirate XT2H. Um, there was this other one that I actually did like called a Xenical. I I think
That
I was Xenical for
I
like
mean,
2 weeks before I changed
it
it.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Why'd you change it? If you
Um,
liked it, why'd you change it?
because I wanted to be Pixel Pirate more.
Yar hard
So
diggity do.
so
Bro wanted to sail the seven seas, bro. He wanted to find the treasure.
so for me, Pixel Pirate XT2H, y'all if y'all watched my very first live stream with Brandon. Y'all will see it was Pixel Pirate, and y'all would see my skin. It was great. In fact, I'm actually gonna make my secondary channel Pixel Pirate XT2H and whatnot, and I'm gonna do more stuff on there. So watch that.
Bro's
Um,
abandoning us. He's
I'm not.
abandoning us.
I'm gonna be doing like mod pack reviews and whatnot, and
I was thinking about doing mod pack reviews. Like I wanted to do like something emerald themed or melon themed, but I couldn't find like an actually good one.
yeah, and
Wait,
and
ooh, I do have an idea. I do have an idea if I'm allowed to say this. What if we did me, you, and Brandon had like all did a series? Like you said you wanted a mini series. What if the mini series was just the three of us testing out mod packs, like the natural disasters and
yeah,
whatnot, like kind of
that
similar to Tommy in it,
yeah, that was
like
gonna
and
be
how
the
he did it.
second one we did, and you just
Let's do
spoiled
it
it.
tomorrow. Tomorrow
No,
I'll be here. I'll be here waiting.
nope,
You better be here.
no.
Yep, we're doing it.
We have
Yep,
our
we're
own
doing it.
thing.
We're doing it.
Well,
It's
with that being
confirmed, guys.
said, we love
It's
y'all.
confirmed.
Have a good
It's
day.
confirmed. It's confirmed.
Bye.